And I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight, joining Amber and I on our special day. I know a lot of you came from out of town, as far as Cleveland or brother from Virginia and many other places. So it's great that everyone was able to come. We really appreciate that, both Amber and I. So thank you very much. I'd also like to do a special thank you to Carol for being efficient at our wedding. You did a great job. Thank you, Carol. All right, now Amber said I would like to say a couple words.
It was rather obvious. I drove 17 hours to get here to walk her down the aisle. So she knows how much she means to me and to her brother. She always has been the apple of her mother's eye and mine. And what makes us proudest of her is the quality that she looked for in a man and found it. She couldn't have made me prouder of a son-in-law than she made me today. Can't say enough. I really can't. And I know, deep in my heart, the two of you will have nothing but a successful life filled with a lot of beautiful things happening. I look forward to hearing about them every once in a while. And I don't text, so you'll have to call. Lee, would you like to say a word?
For me to try and give fatherly advice to Benjamin is just ridiculous. He's the kind of guy that I hope to emulate whenever I go along. Of course, we're just thrilled to have Amber join our family. So it's a small marshmallow, but good luck and Godspeed.
Before I start, I'd just like to say absolutely gorgeous, but not too shabby. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lisa, and Amber and I have been best friends for many years. I love her like she's my sister. She's the closest thing that I'll ever get to one. And I guess this would be the time that I share all of our embarrassing stories. As Lord knows, we have plenty of them. But since today is about the two of you, I'll save those for another time. And I'd like to do something else right now. I'd like to share some advice with the newlyweds that people have shared with me. So here goes. Two secrets to long-lasting and happy marriage are a good sense of humor and short memory. Always remember to say those 6 important words, "You're right here." And then, in your case, "Okay, buy it." Because we all know how much Amber loves to shop. If you're clever, you'll always have the last word. However, if you're very clever, you'll never use it. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. And whenever you're right, be quiet. And then always remember, a happy life, or a happy wife, makes for a happy life. Separately, you're two very special and remarkable people, but together you are complete. As you sit side by side through this roller coaster we call life, remember to scream from the peaks, hold hands through the dips, and laugh through the loops. Enjoy every twist and turn, for the ride is always much better when you share it together. Coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Amber, I love you so much, and I promised myself I was not going to cry during this. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I feel honored and privileged that you asked me to be a part of such a special day. Looking back at the journey you two have had together, it's easy to see why we're all here. So I'd like everyone to join me in toasting to a lifetime of love and happiness. I love you all.
Salud.
To Amber and Ben.
Amber and Ben. so good to meet all the family and friends that Amber has invited out for this special day. It's been a great day. Ben and I, we go way back. So many memories. We can't share them all today, but we'll try a few. But I think a big part of our lasting friendship, it stemmed from our parents and our hard, strong involvement in Boy Scouts. Endless camping trips, troop meetings, and fundraisers we attended. On one of those camping trips, Ben, he decided that he'd use what we would call ramming speed to take his dog sled down a sliding hill into a tree. And myself, I'm on a different dog sled, and pretty terrified of these dogs because they didn't stop for anything, not even for a number 2. Just kept going. But I didn't notice Ben, and just kept going. Got intercepted about an hour later by a snowmobile and got the news that my friend here was in the hospital. I was really impressed after we met up later that day that Ben was pretty jovial about the whole situation. I think some of the pain meds might have had a little bit. Not quite sure. In high school, Ben and I were a little bit inseparable. I and some of the you guys here at the table, we'd meet up daily after school. We'd go to the Bergstrom residence and hang out. Patty and the host does very kindly. We'd watch a lot of movies, do homework, play sports. Even on the weekends, we'd go over, do canoe trips late at night. A lot of different activities. We spent so much time over there that we were like adopted sons. And Amber, I know if they accepted us into their family, they're ecstatic to have you here. Ben and I even took on summer work together. We were machine operators in a production facility for a while, and those times were pretty memorable, weren't they? We had such an exciting work that Ben actually fell asleep one time, and he got our chair privileges taken away. I think it made us a little more productive for a little while, but it definitely didn't take away from all the games and antics that we, brought onto each other to pass the hours. The time eventually came when both of us were making college decisions, and we ended up going to different colleges. We vowed to each other that we try to keep close and visit each other, and it's a promise we kept. We stuck to that. I was able to visit Ben several times. Halloween was definitely sure to be a good time in Madison. Just as long as you stayed away from the mace clouds and those police and riot gear, you're good. So, change the page here. Keep that. I definitely enjoyed those trips in Madison. Ben definitely surrounded himself with some really good friends out there. I've had a chance to meet them, they're great. But he never seemed to meet the girl of his dreams there. Ben headed to Cleveland after college, which was kind of a heartbreak for him not to be in Minnesota anymore. But we continued to keep in touch, especially during the fantasy football season. And, I must say right here that Amber, that was a time that hands down I knew, you were the one, because we exchanged hundreds of texts back there in the 2009 season, and she didn't take his phone away. So, you have my vote. Get ready, because another season's happening, but I promise I'll leave you guys alone while you're out. I was definitely happy to hear that Ben met a woman in Cleveland and they fell for each other. I was even more excited that I found out that you would be going with Ben to Lexington and he got transferred. I thought to myself, man, this is getting pretty serious. And sure enough, I got the call last year in May, Ben telling me that he was engaged. I couldn't have been happier. I've been so lucky to have met you, Ben, and your family. Amber, you're joining an incredible family, and you got an incredible man here. I wish both of you all the best and a life of happiness together. we could cheers.
Cheers.